Hello everybody, I'm your favorite neighborhood Let's Player, SpiderMwa, and welcome you to Let's Play James Pond and the Aquatic games. I really, I don't know. I really had no idea what game to play today, and I decided to go with this. Really spastic menu music. The Aquatic game, starring James Pond and the Aquabats. Aquabats, not Aquabots. They're not robots. They're just different animals. Like, you know, like acrobats, except it's aquabats. Haha. So yeah, this game is one of those that you either like or you hate. It depends on your taste. It's those old school sports games where you destroy your joystick by wiggling it back and forth and try to time things correctly and win. By defeating the qualifying time, just like in all the track and field and hyper sports. Yeah, that kind of a game. Beat the time or the score, and that's it. So let's go into the game. There's also different kind of levels of games you can play. You can play with as you can see, let's start from the beginning. There's a James Pond Does Workout, which is the bronze levels, Tougher Training, which is the silver levels, and Piranha Practice, which is the gold levels. Each one of these will be a difficult level on where to qualify. They're really much the practice levels, but each one more difficult than the other. Not different, difficult. And then you have the Double Trouble, which is 2 events, or a few events. I don't remember which it is. The Triple Troubles, or actually, they might be that Double Trouble is for 2 players, Triple Troubles is 3 players, a Fantastic Foursome is 4 players, and the Aquatic games is every player, with every event. So I had to go for the gold. I don't remember how many players you can have at max, just to compete each other. But I'm not gonna do any kind of the competing events, because I'm playing alone, duh. So I'm gonna go with James Pond Does Workout because I'm really crappy at this game and I can barely do the bronze levels. So I'm gonna go with bronze. Let's start with the first one. We're just gonna go each one in order and see how badly I will do. So we'll start with the 100 meter splash, which is pretty much just 100 meter dash, but it's splash. Each and every one of the titles here and everything will be ponds. So be expecting that. Expect to be hearing this a lot too. Made it. Well done, James. If you've ever played any of the James Pond games, you will recognize some characters here and there, like our James Pond, who I was just there, and also sponsored by Penguin. You know, those penguins that we needed to save in James Pond. I don't know how to speak today, if you haven't noticed. So next is Kipper Watching. It's a 2-minute game. If I were playing on gold, this would be a 5-minute game. You'll see. You have to protect the little kippers here. And you're the mama seal, or daddy seal, or whatever. I think it's a male seal that you are playing as. And you just have to make sure that they don't get woken up by beach balls here. Just push them away. And sometimes there will be a blue ball, which is a lot heavier and faster than these regular orange-yellow balls. And you need some, if you push down the fire button, you will go faster and put more oomph into your bopping. It's a pretty easy game. Of course, if I was playing on a harder difficulty, the balls would be a lot faster, and the blue ball would appear more often. There's also can be, as you see, some items appear, like there was a frog, and there was also that alarm clock for a second there. The alarm clock has a 5-second delay on it, and if that alarm clock goes off, it will wake up every kipper. Now you have the limit of losing 1 kipper, but if you lose 2, you lose the game. So if 2 of these kippers are woken up, you will lose the game. So as you can tell, not too hard of a game. It's pretty easy. But of course, on the later levels, like I said, there's a 5-minute limit. So that's a lot harder. And also, like I said, the blue ball is heavier, so it's not easy to get out of the playing field. There we go, 2 minutes up, and I did everything. Not a single hit. Airtime was 39%. And I got 3 angel fishes and none alarms rung. And you always get the event score and a multiplier for qualifying and such, and blah blah blah. Yeah, not much. Hop, skip, and jump. It's a triple jump, that's it. This time, it's pretty much the aquatic games, it's just Olympic games done with the aquatic theme. That's a good angle. I should do it. Yeah. That's the longest you can go with those Mexican guys there. If you get there, that's the over 1,000. And I think they do a little dance or something if you get there. I've never gotten there. Maybe I have. I don't know. Anyway, that was that. Next. Oh, God. I'm gonna leave the Bouncy Castle for the last because it's the most annoying. I really hate it. So let's go to feeding time. This is another 2-minute game. You have your limit. You get the kibble from here. There's a graphical glitch, apparently. I think that is gonna prevent me from seeing these guys near. I can see them fine. Oops. No, don't drop them into the water. Now what you need to do is to keep these eel creatures, whatever fish they are, keep them underwater by giving them all these candies. Because eventually, if they get too high, fishing hooks will come down, and they will try to get hooked on the hooks. And you do not want that. You do not want to lose your fish. You're preserving these fish, because they're endangered species. And they cannot be fished up, or something like that. As you can see, there. They're trying to get the fish. But I am not allowing it. Oh no, 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 no. This can be a really difficult game because you have to keep up on watching your meter of candy. And also you can overshoot. Yeah, I damn. The controls are a bit finicky sometimes. The little fishes are gone! Yeah, the starfish is French. Funny, I guess. At least it wasn't Patrick. He would be going leel. I didn't qualify or anything, it's just a poor result. So yeah. Shell shooting! Let's go for that. I hate this one too. This is really annoying. The Bouncy Castle is the most annoying, but this one is difficult too. You gotta pop those balloons using these guys, but you don't step on them. You gotta just to the side of them. So they go like that. Be careful of the spiky dudes. Come on. Then you catch them into your... Yeah, catch them into your... Up. God damn it. It's not easy to aim. There we go. And then you shoot them up into the balls. Balloons. Pop them. God damn it, will you stop walking right under me? Up. God damn it. Like I said, this is a very annoying... I should be able to do it now, because I got a good rhythm going on. Up. Yep. Up. Should be able to do it now. Just waiting for one of them to come out. Yeah, there we did. Whew. It's not easy to hit them right on the edge to make them, you know, trip. You make them flip out to do it. Well, at least I did okay, I'd say. Tour de Grace. Yeah, like Tour de France, except it's a fish on grass. On a unicycle. The most annoying part about this is that you have to rotate the joystick clockwise. Like you are paddling the unicycle, you know. And this can happen that you can come to a complete stop because avoiding these freaking crabs ain't as easy as you think. And you can grab those butterflies or moths or whatever you want to call them along the way for bonus points. Record is 30 seconds. I almost made it. Huh. Leapfrog. It's not... Well, it is what you think it might be. Leapfrog. But it's not. It's not a long jump. It's actually hurdles. With electric eels. The last time I tested this, I hit every freaking eel. And also there's puddles that slow you down, and you can hit those too. I didn't make this. So let's see how badly I will do this time. Probably as badly. See? It's not easy to jump over these guys because I cannot really get the... He doesn't really jump high, so it's not easy to assess how far you have to jump from to get over the eels. And if you look at the eels when I hit them, they will laugh at you. Missed by 1 second and 34. Yeah, that's one of the most difficult ones, this one. I really hate it. And last but not least, the Bouncy Castle. Now this is an acrobat level. You, as James Pond, have to do all kinds of tricks and jumps and acrobatics while jumping on a huge sponge. You know, like in gymnasts do with the trampolines, that kind of stuff. And how do you do all the jumps? Fucking fun, no. I can pretty much do all, like, 5 tricks or something. And you can hit these shells for extra points. Wow. Yeah, I love it how he just falls flat on the ground when you miss. Like that. That's the most fun to do. And don't even ask me how to gain height. You cannot climb up these stairs or anything. Don't ask me how to do this. I still, after all these years, have really difficult time to do this. I guess you have to just push up as he comes down onto a sponge. Almost did a double front flip. It's a real waste of time just trying to get as high as you can. Get that height up. Come on, I can do this. The music is nice though. It's always been nice. Okay, I did a double somersault. Almost did another one, but failed. Yeah, let's get some more height. He comes down so fast like he's a freaking brick. I hate that. Now let's try to do a flip while moving on to the other sponge. Yeah. Okay, that's not a trick of any kind, I guess. Doing backflips. I failed. You got 4 minutes to do all the moves. You have to do one of each, if I do remember correctly, to pass this level. But freak if I know how to do all the tricks or what they are. I really don't know. So don't ask me. I mean, I can barely do one trick. I wonder if you have to get somehow up there into those flags. Like there's some kind of a super bonus up there. It's kind of funny that you only can get through the wall here if you're doing a trick of some kind. It doesn't really matter if I fail, because I always do fail anyway. Just stay there, James. You're not doing much of a favor for yourself trying to do all these tricks. I really don't know how to do all these tricks anyway. What the combination is what. So yeah. Like I said, Bouncy Castle. The worst of the worst. I mean, seriously, how are you supposed to know what all those moves are? There's 6 different kind of combination of moves or some things that you need to do, but I don't know how. I've never read any kind of manual, never read any kind of instructions or such. But yeah, that's Aquatic Games. That's pretty much it. I guess it would be fun to try and see how badly your friends are when you play this game. But I've never had much fun with this game. I find this really frustrating on most of the games. It's not that much fun because you have played a lot of these games before, and yeah, it's the same thing, just new kind of stuff put into them. Some of them are nice and can be fun, but most of them just frustrating as hell. But then again, it comes in the territory when you play games like this that they're frustrating. But it's really colorful, the music is nice, so that's a good point to it, at least. That it looks good. But still, graphics is not what makes the game good. You have to have good controls, you have to have good gameplay. And this game comes and goes. Some of the events have good controls, some of them don't. The gameplay overall is okay. But yeah, it's not one of my favorite. If you haven't noticed, it's not one of my favorite games. But enough about that. That was it. That was Aquatic Games with James Pond and his Aquabats. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning. And I will see you all next time. And also, for all the Mexican people, have a nice Cinco de Mayo. Take care, people. Bye.
Beep.